Hello, I'm Laura Kyle in Kuala Lumpur. The top stories here on Al Jazeera. The Secretary-General of the Arab League has warned that the stalled Israeli-Palestinian peace process is facing complete breakdown. Amr Moussa was addressing the 22-nation bloc at the opening of its two-day summit being held in the Libyan town of Sirte. Amr Moussa urged Arab leaders to consider new strategies to overcome obstacles blocking a revival of negotiations with Israel. Thailand's Prime Minister has agreed to hold talks with anti-government protesters, but a government spokesman has told Al Jazeera that the Prime Minister will not agree to the protesters' key demand that Parliament is dissolved. Now, this follows 2 weeks of rolling demonstrations in the capital. A human rights group says nearly 300 people were killed by a rebel group in a previously unreported massacre. It took place in Makombo in the Democratic Republic of Congo late last year. Human Rights Watch described the killings as the worst ever committed by the Lord's Resistance Army, a Ugandan group that's been fighting in the region since 1988. Angry relatives of 46 missing crew members from a sunken South Korean warship have clashed with security guards at a naval base. The families grew frustrated with the lack of news of their loved ones a day after the ship went down near the disputed maritime border with the north. Hopes of finding the sailors alive are fading. Former US vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin has urged thousands of conservatives not to re-elect Democrats in Congress who supported President Barack Obama's health care reform. Palin also urged the 7,000-strong crowd to fire Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid in midterm elections this November. Italians go to the polls on Sunday to vote in regional elections, being seen as a crucial test for the country's Prime Minister. Silvio Berlusconi's reputation has been damaged by a series of corruption allegations and sex scandals over the past year. And Chileans are marking 1 month since an 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck the country. The quake and subsequent tsunami killed more than 400 people and caused $30 billion worth of damage. Residents of Concepcion, the city hardest hit by the quake, lit candles at a vigil in remembrance for lost loved ones. Much more on our website, aljazeera.net/English.